Got another way to make pancakes.
2 eggs.
Crack into a bowl. Separate yolks into another bowl.
Right, so with these, 1 tablespoon of milk,
Whiskey business. 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
1/4 cup of cake flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt,
Sift into your yolks. Whiskey business.
egg whites. Blend till frothy.
In 2.5 tablespoons of sugar gradually.
Keep on putting that up till stiff peaks. Add this to this.
Whites in and fold.
Add the rest and fold together.
Into a piping bag.
Non-stick pan.
Spray oil.
Heat medium-low. Make 2 evenly sized pancakes with half your mixture. Teaspoon of water. Lid. Steam for 5 minutes. Add the other half of your mixture. 3 more minutes. Flip. Flip. 3 more minutes. Onto a plate. Whipped cream, some butter, powdered sugar, and of course, sheesh. That's a souffle pancake.
Ooh, what is this? Better than IHOP.
Oh my fucking god.
Made butter in 8 minutes with 1 ingredient. Food processor. 3 cups of heavy cream.
Lid on. High speed on.
I need a super simple dinner after writing papers all day, so I'm gonna make Instant Pot creamy garlic chicken pasta. Get your Instant Pot and 3 chicken breasts. Yes, they're still frozen, but thank God for the Instant Pot. Season the chicken with some paprika, garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and of course salt and pepper. Measure with your heart. Add 3.5 cups of low sodium chicken stock. Add half a white onion chopped. Add about 1 pound of elbow pasta and add a good amount of minced garlic. Measure that with your heart. Make sure everything is submerged. If it's not, add a little bit more chicken stock till it is. Put the lid on, make sure it's on sealing. Cook for manual high pressure for 10 minutes. Release pressure when done. Take out the chicken and start shredding. Add it back in. Add 3/4 of a cup of fat-free half and half and some Parmesan cheese. Mix it all together.
Your own hamburger buns.
Small pot. 4 tablespoons of milk. 2 tablespoons of water. 2 tablespoons of bread flour. Medium heat.
Whiskey business.
Till thickened. Half a cup of milk at 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
1 tablespoon of yeast.
Let sit 10 minutes. Full of a stand mixer. 2.5 cups of bread flour. 1.5 tablespoons of sugar.
1 teaspoon of fine sea salt. Whiskey business.
Medium low. Yeasty milk.
1 egg plus 1 egg yolk.
In sticky boy mixture. Then mix for 5 minutes. 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Mix till incorporated.
Another 1.5 tablespoons of butter. Mix. Take it a nice smooth dough. Shape it into a ball and into a bowl. Cover with plastic wrap.
Room temp 1 hour. Until doubled and thicky.
Little pat and punch it down. Any flour work surface. Dump out your dough. Divide into 6 even pieces. Roll into balls.
Place it on a parchment lined baking sheet.
Cover.
Proof at room temp for 30 minutes. 1 egg.
Brush with
Your egg wash. Place in the oven. 375. 16 to 18 minutes. Pull it out. Brush with butter.
Now that.
Down south, hood baby, make all the girls go crazy, go stupid. Look up, down to the side, why got me feeling a little lazy, shuffle, flex one hand, show the muscle, bring around town, hit it out the park, 2 hands on her mouth like a muzzle, down south, hood baby, make all the girls go crazy, go stupid. Look up, down to the side, why got me feeling a little lazy, shuffle, flex one hand, show the muscle, bring around town, hit it out the park.
The world's easiest snack while you're stuck home quarantine, with just Oreos and milk.
Oreos into your mug. Pour in milk to cover halfway.
Now matched up with a fork, which is a good time to take out your anger for being stuck at home all day because of quarantining.
Once it's done, it'll look like this.
I know it look like literal dirt, but just stick with me. Place in the microwave and microwave for 75 seconds.
Bam, got it for the last second. All right, let's check on it. Look at that. Let's dig in. Look at that. The ultimate chocolate cake.
Surprisingly, it is freaking delicious. You guys have got to try this and click that plus button for more quarantined recipes.
How to make fried rice.
I made a bigger mess than I thought I would.
3 eggs.
Non-stick pan. Half a tablespoon of oil. Medium heat.
A little bit of salt. Beat together.
Add in your eggs. Bring in the sides. Until scrambled.
Place to the side.
Small bowl.
4 cloves of garlic grated. 1 tablespoon of ginger. grated.
1 tablespoon of brown sugar. 1.5 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. 1 tablespoon of vinegar.
Good little mix. Oof. A bunch of green onions cut into 1-inch pieces.
Large pan. 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Medium-high heat.
Once your pan's hot, add your green onions.
Let that sear. Once you get some nice browning,
Transfer to a bowl.
1 diced carrot.
Cook that until softened.
4 cups of leftover rice. Your charred green onion. And your special sauce.
Stir together. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil.
Here's your scrambled egg. Stir one more time. A little bit of green onion.
Yes, sir. It's the type of stuff that'll make you risk it all.
I'm going to show you how to make edible cookie dough. Take 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, also known as a 1/4 cup. 1, 2, 3. Take about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm bad at guessing, so if it's off, don't yell at me. Squish it together a little. Kind of like that. We're only going to use a pinch of salt, so do not use the amount of salt that's in your personality, otherwise your mouth is going to dry out. The directions say 1/8 teaspoon of vanilla, but I don't know how to measure it, so I just do sploosh. I like the aromas of almond extract. If you're allergic to nuts, don't do that. A tablespoon of milk. Make sure your flour has been properly aerated. If you want to sanitize it, you can bake it in the oven, like 400 degrees for a couple minutes to kill off any germs. I was vaccinated though, so I'm not going to do that. And 5 of these things. I should clarify, by these things, I mean tablespoons. And that's 5. Cool. Mix that bitch up. Chocolate, mini M&Ms, boom, snack.
This is how I make the best mac and cheese in the microwave. So first I'll pour 1/2 cup of noodles, which I realized is really hard to do with only one hand. And then I'll put that in a bowl and I'll add 1/2 cup of water. And then I'll put it in the microwave for 3 minutes until it cooks. And then I'll add 2 tablespoons of cream. And then I'll put any cheese I have. So this is sharp and marbled, about 1/3 cup. Then I'll mix it up again. And then I'll put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Mix it. And then I'll put some shredded cheese on top. Then I'll microwave it until it melts. And that's literally it. And it's so good.
Grab a bowl. I'm missing a nail. Add in about 1/2 cup of salt, 1/2 cup of flour, and about 1/4 cup of water. Mix that together. You may need to add a little bit more water, but you're going to want it to look like this. Set that aside. You can use a cutting board. I'm just using my counter, and sprinkle flour all over.
F-R-I-E.
Now place the salt dough on top. Cover the salt dough with the flour and mix it around for a good minute. When you're done, your dough should be pretty firm. Lay it on your counter and pat it. Grab a rolling pin or a cup if you don't have one, and roll out the dough until it's about 1/2 inch thick. Okay, now you're gonna grab your pet that was just sleeping, and you're gonna put their paw on it, just like that. Good girl, you did it. I kind of want to do 2. Now I'm gonna do 1. Good girl. Okay, let's clean your body. We've decided on 2. Really quick, preheat your oven to 200 degrees. Grab a cup, use it as a cookie cutter to cut out the paws. I almost forgot, make a hole at the top, put it on a baking sheet, and bake it for about 2 hours. I baked mine for an extra hour, now I'm just painting it. Now you know how to make a paw print ornament, let's put it on the tree. Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Kids are obsessed with bubble tea, so I decided to learn how to make it myself, and this is what I learned. Boba are black tapioca pearls, and you can get them on Amazon. Add your boba to boiling water. Once they rise to the top, cover and let simmer for 5 minutes. When boba are done, strain and let them hang out for a bit. Brew some dark black tea and let it cool in the fridge. So now for the most important part, the brown sugar syrup. I'm using dark muscovado sugar, but you can use any dark brown sugar that you have. Add my sugar to a nonstick pan and warm it over low heat for about 5 minutes. Then turn off the heat and add about 2 tablespoons of water. Continue to stir until it looks like this. Then add your boba to the syrup. All right, it's time. Tilt your glass, add the boba balls, spin the glass, coating the entire glass with brown sugar. Perfect. And add your ice, your half and half, and your tea. In that order. Add how perfectly beautiful this is. Follow me so I can show you how to turn this into this.
Flour. Well, add 3 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. And knead.
How to make a cubano bread. Slice in half.
Pan on, add some ham.
Pan's hot, butter's boobling.
Flip, flip, flip. Once they're brown on both sides, transfer to a plate.
Butter your bread. Bread in the pan.
Pan on, medium heat until lightly toasted.
Toasted bread. Yellow mustard, both sides. A little bit of mayo on the bottom. Pickles, your seared ham, mojo pork. I like that sound. Swiss cheese. I like to pre-melt it a little bit. Crown your king. Butter to the top and the bottom.
Into your pan.
Pan on.
Medium heat.
And press.
Let that toast. Sometimes you need extra weight. Flip.
Press again. About right. And that's looking about right. Now that.
Hey, Daddy.
That's how you make a cubano.
They ain't fucking with me. I'm sorry for dripping, but drip is what I do. And one of these days I'm gon' get dressed and drip all over you. I'm that fly young nigga, little baby, can't you see? Your style is old, my fashion code, tell me who drip like me. I'm the flyest in the room, but you already knew that. You lying with the fake ass clothes, so where the truth at? You say you big drip with the fit, but it don't match. I kill him with the drip. Mortal Kombat, big old sauce. I be dripping when I'm dressing. You trying with them weak ass fits, you need a lesson. I got too much sauce. Niggas thinking that I be chefing, but I study dripology. Nigga, classes in session. Don't slip when I drip in high fashion. I dripped on the scene, but I spilled by the gallon. They telling me I'm fly, so I think that I'm blasting off in a spaceship through the stratosphere. I'm sorry for dripping, but drip is what I do. And one of these days I'm gon'
I have this salad almost every day. Start with mozzarella pearls and then add chunks of avocado. Cut cherry tomatoes in half and add them to the bowl. Then you're going to take some basil and cut it up really small. Then you're going to add as much fresh lemon as you can. I use Meyer lemon, it's so sweet. Next I add Nana Pia's balsamic.
Yeah, I'm not eating another cookie. I'm sorry. In a blender, add sugar and blend. Oh, looks like a snow globe to make powdered sugar. Pure. In a big bowl, add in your butter, grab your gas, and blend till creamy. Sift in the powdered sugar and blend till it looks like whipped cream. Add in an egg and vanilla and blend till it looks like scrambled egg. Lastly, sift in the flour and salt, stir in, and shape into a giant ball. Roll it out, cover, and cool for 1 hour. Next, coat your surface with powdered sugar and throw on your dough. Roll it out till it's a 1/4 inch thick, and with our special rolling pin, we give it a festive design. And my favorite's the mousse. Cut out our cookies. What's Gucci, Santa? And bake at 375 for 9 minutes. Make sure you serve with milk. Little Ninja, you have to have one.